Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tanks Gaming. Crap, it just turned night. Or dark-ish. Welcome back to another PixARK. I did manage to reach level 60 finally, meaning I got trank darts for my long neck rifle. I also did unlock some other stuff I want to show you. Moved all my shotguns over here. Apparently, if you upgrade your rifle, you cannot use it as a dart gun. So I found those two rifles, I upgraded it in the workbench, and I can't use the dart gun on it anymore. So I just made a basic one, so I can use the darts in the long neck rifle for it. I also made this thing here. It is a petroleum slime incubator, which is incubating since forever and has not produced anything. I'm hoping that when the 3 hours are up, that there will be something in there, hopefully. Also, we are gonna go and run to my petroleum area, which I found by digging for iron. By the way, I haven't found a great iron spot. I tunneled a ton around underground and I just found barely anything. I didn't even reach 100. Well, I used a couple of it already again, of course, but I'm kind of getting annoyed with that. I need to fly around and find a big chunk of iron so I can bring that stuff back. So if we go down here, which just made this stair, and then we have two short ladders. I was hoping to make a whole ladder, but you can't use your pick when you are on the ladder, so that's the problem here, why I had to stop and decided then to make stairs when I reached the top there. So here we are, we have the petroleum extractor, petroleum pump. You place it like a water intake, you can connect hoses to it. Over here on this side, there's no way to put it in another other side. I mean, you have like bendy hoses you can use. I probably could pump it all the way up to the top, but I kind of got lazy and you need, I think you need steel iron for that. So that's kind of annoying. Then you go in here and you have to make petroleum barrels, which I think made in here, right? I think they're made in the workbench. I made 100 of it, so I have a few. It converts it slowly over into filled barrels of oil, which you then upstairs can... Well, this one is still full with empty ones. Which upstairs you just turn over into normal petroleum, gasoline, and the furnace like you did in ARK with a barrel of oil and leather, or hide, so to say. So let's run back upstairs. Doesn't actually take too long. I might fiddle around with trying to pump it up here, so I can station everything up in my base at some point. For now, I'm happy with that. It's not too long of a run. I can live with that. Let me go back in here. Also, this thing seems not to work. You need different berries, stimberries and wheat. You make this sour fruit juice or concentrated fruit juice with narcoberries, wheat, and glass bottle. The glass bottles you make in the furnace as well. With sand, you can either make a glass bottle. Oh no, with glass, you can then make glass bottles. I just went out with the mole. Oh yeah, I tamed the mole off camera, which is, well, giant claw mole. He's not very good. It's just for sand gathering, he's okay, but everything else sucks. We have also a fire spider, which is awesome. Probably next episode I'll show you. I managed to clear out nearly the whole dungeon with the fire spider. The old one. The other one got killed by... I don't remember. What did I do that it got killed? Oh yeah, I sit on a trap in the dungeon and I wasn't paying attention, so it got mauled to death by a trap. Do we have room for an egg in here? Yes, we do. We put the egg in here. I'm hoping that when this counter reaches 0 with the 2 slimes in it, we get a ton of oil out of that. I just don't know how it will work. Put charcoal in and use product to get oil. The more dinos in the building, the faster you can get it. Maybe I have to put in a couple of barrels as well? I don't know. How do we do that again? Petroleum. Yeah, there it is. Leather and copper ingots. Let me try that real quick. I should have some leather in here. Or did I use it all? Nope, there is some leather. There is some ingots. Just to see, because that's the only thing I haven't tried out yet. Oops, 1E should be enough. We don't make, just like make one for now. Need to take it out of here, of course. Of the workbench, so we're gonna put the copper and hide back. Awesome. We click on this one and tee it. Ooh, we can put the empty barrel in here. Maybe it will fill up with oil, although I don't see anything happening. I'll just give it a wait. Maybe it happens. If that is the case, I will drop a ton of. How much can we put in here? I have no idea. Well, we will put a ton of stuff in there. Anyway, what I also did was I started this one up and make the industrial smelter, which we are gonna give a try right now. 0. Ooh, it's big. Ooh, it's very big. Really? Doesn't fit anywhere here? Yeah, here it does. Oh yeah, it is not very, very big. Okay, we can make steel ingots in here, we can make gasoline in here, and we can make tempered glass. With glass and quartz. It's a very hard glass. That might be helpful in the future. So, steel ingots, we put in our coal and iron ingots. So let's get a couple of those, like 4. No, let's get 5. Oh, we actually have a couple of them in here as well. 20 more. So 25 into this big smelter. It should be nice, and we should have a ton of coal in here as well. Get a whole stack. And I need the iron ingots for that. There we are. We're just down to 34 again, which is just meh. Could you be powered by coal? No, you can't. So you need to be powered by this one. Awesome. And yeah, put that back on this stack. Turn it on. I make all 34 steel ingots. Hopefully it gives me 34. Hopefully it gives me even more. No, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. It just needs coal and iron for that. That's a bit sad. But it is what it is. So that will be 34 iron ingots, steel ingots. Let me check over here. How much do we need for armor? Riot gear. Armadillo. Oh yeah, if we find armadillos, we can start to make lava armor, which supposedly doesn't. You don't take any damage in lava then. Shields. We can make the armadillo shield, ankylo shield actually. And the riot gear, we need 16 steel ingots, polymer. I made a lot of polymer. Another 30 steel ingots, 25 steel ingots. Yeah, I just need to make a ton of steel ingots. There are also steel spring boots, but they're apparently not in here. And I couldn't find them anywhere else, so probably a bug that needs to be fixed. But like we said, it's still an early access game, so there is a lot of stuff which has to be worked around. So the steel ingots are still going. Did you make... Oh yes, we just have to put in empty barrels in here to get the oil. Awesome. Yeah, let me craft a couple of those bad boys. So leather and copper ingots. Actually, yeah, take out all of that, and we will see how much that makes. That's petroleum. How much can you make? 84? Sure, make the 84. Copper I have up the wazoo. The last time I was on the ground, I actually dropped all the copper so I could bring back more steel, which is actually a pretty nice thing. Yeah, take that out. And then I should have some more hide in here. Yes, I do. And we click on that one, which because we can make some more petroleum in here. Just one though. That's interesting. And it just does one at a time, okay. That's strange, because this one does more. It would be nice if you could, if it was like in the normal arc, where the industrial smelter does it faster. I think it does it faster, yeah. But if you could smelt your iron in there as well, would make sense, right? Just drop a ton of iron in. And then you have the iron smelted down. Let me see. It's just 2 more iron ingots. Steel ingots. Why do I keep calling it iron? It's this last steel ingot. Take it away. Oh, you made 2 out of that. Awesome. So, so you turn off, right? Now you turned off. Awesome. So we don't use our petrol for no reason, because that would be just me. I actually put the steel ingots in here as well. But yeah, we need a ton more of iron. Take out all the petroleum barrels. I don't want to take all, because I take the 173 glass blocks as well. Which, oh yeah, I haven't showed that in the video. I'll show you in a second. Transfer all items except. Ooh, you really did transfer everything. No. That comes back out. There we go. Now there are just empty barrels in there, which should fill up with oil eventually. We made a greenhouse kind of ish. I'm not able to close the greenhouse like in Ark. I can't place glass blocks over here. And for some reason I cannot close off this hole on the top with a roof. I don't know why. We do not get a greenhouse effect in here. I can also not plant anything else than like this munchers. I can't place rock carrots or other stuff into the fertilized planting boxes. By the way, how much fertilizer you have used? Nothing, because you're not fighting. Those are chompers, right? E put to sleep, hold E for more options. Jumper, yeah. Demolish, change range to high. Change to only players, rename Chomper, yeah. So that's like, if you get close to it, they bite you. Doesn't make any sense to have them on this server. On this single player world, because I do not have enemies in this world. That sounded nice. Actually, while being in here, I should probably fill up on water. That's okay. Also made the spear stand. That's all the spears I got from drops from inside the castle, so to say. The swords we did last episode. Yeah, is there anything else I really need to do right now? How fast are you doing that? Not really fast, so you're still going. Probably could put in some more charcoal, if I have some. Now that I figured out I need to put in the barrels to get the stuff out. So it doesn't matter if you have the petroleum slime incubator if you do not put barrels in there. It's a nice thing to know. I wish I would have known that earlier, so I wouldn't have wasted like 4 stacks of 100 charcoal on it. Are we gonna fill it back up? There you go. Now you have time to do it for a longer time. Oh yeah, you made already 1 barrel of oil. Awesome. Yeah, now the only thing I need to do is to actually find iron, which is kind of really annoying, because it takes forever. I'm just digging around underground. I probably should take my pterodons out and go and have a look. Golden Realm, planting quest, crafting quest, Greenland, Novice Grassland, Deep Mountain, Dark Forest. I just need to find an area where there is actual iron. All the little pockets I find. In here there are huge copper pockets down here. I mean, it could probably be way over 2,000. I could have way over 2,000 copper ingots just by keep digging in this area. But there is barely any iron, so that's kind of annoying. Before we actually end this episode, let me show you the spider in action, which is actually pretty awesome. The spider does a decent amount of damage, which this one is actually a new one, a higher level one of that by the tame. Of course I died when I was going to tame it, because I flew into the border, accidentally hit E, fell back to the ground to my death. That's also why I just have a couple of pterodons left, because the other one went go bye-bye. Yeah, if we would just go in here, like usual, Maybe the big scorpion upstairs has respawned, because I was able to kill that one as well. And open the freaking door. Yes, I hit it actually correctly. Nice. So there's just a little dung beetle. You can set him on fire with right click. But the fire sets also you on fire, which is a bit of annoying. Well, it doesn't hurt the spider, and also because it's a magical spider, it's a magical mount. It doesn't get hurt by poison, so it doesn't matter that those guys would poison me normally, because I could just sit here and keep hitting them because they don't hurt me. There would be a box back here which hasn't respawned yet, and that respawn thingy works, by the way, now pretty nicely. You see, I built a cabin up here because all the gem spiders, all the gems I got, I couldn't move anymore. So I just drop it into this chest and then move back out. And then I use a bird, a pterodon, fly over here and collect it from the outside. So, but yeah, the big scorpion hasn't respawned, but I was able to kill that one up here quite easily with the fire spider. Which is an awesome mount. I really do like it. Oh yeah, we are not yet there where I want to be. We could drop down through a hole, but I don't know how much falling damage the spider takes. And we're all left to step it up. It has a ton of food on it, that's probably why it is that slow, yeah. It's basically overloaded, so drop all the items. I don't care for the leather to chitin, that's all stuff I can get at like 10 minutes of farming or so. Ooh. Okay, I didn't take too much falling damage. Out there, the little bugger attacks me again. That's basically what I did. I just went through the dungeon. Oops, clicked off screen there for a second. That's not good. And yeah, just went through. You can kill high-level mummies as well. Just keep them all in front of you, because you see the spider has a decent knockback. That's actually good. What do you got there? What's in here? Yeah, just some polymer, but we are in need for polymer anyways when we want to get into the steel stuff. And we have another level up for the spider. Woohoo! If it's not overloaded by weight, it's actually decently fast. And we will give it more damage. It started with 150 damage already. And it has a decent amount of HP, 1160. The other one was 110 something. Stamina is also over 400. I might pump the stamina as well to 500. But first I want to get to 200 damage with it. So everything gets input into damage. The trench you see here, I dug with my mole to get sand for glass, because that's what we need for the tranquilizer darts, which we will actually use next episode to try to find something nice to tame. I also found a T-Rex saddle, so if we can find a T-Rex somewhere, I would love to tame a T-Rex. Terrorbird is already running, because it took too much damage from 2 bites, which is awesome. Some more bone meal, primal bone pieces, not bone meal, but yeah. With the bone ashes and clay, you still need to make the polymer, which is kind of easy. I went with the spider to the other dungeon where there are a lot of skeletons. From those you just get bones and this magical little orbs here. Which I have seen so far just been used for the saddle of the centaur, which I don't have yet, which I have never met yet. I don't know where any centaurs are. I actually wanted to tame a minotaur because in my head that was the centaur. Of course it wasn't, so I wasted like, I don't know, 15 magic arrows, which didn't do anything. Yeah, you have still 3 hours remaining, you still have enough fuel. And you're converting, slowly but surely converting over oil barrels. So yeah, build that thing, but remember to make petroleum gas cans, barrels. Otherwise it doesn't work. Same for the pumper, which I have downstairs, which I showed you in the beginning of the video. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Little update. I really hope I find iron soon, so I can deck myself out into a steel riot gear, and yeah, at some point we will unlock the steel pickaxe, right? Let me check that. Actually, check that with you on video. That would be industrial. Crap, level 70. with the steel level pickaxe and everything, we'll be able to actually break into temples from the outside. We don't have to go the route which is suggested to us. You see, steel pickaxe, we can break that stuff, which will be helpful because I got stuck with the other spider downstairs. I had to wait like 5 minutes till you can make it into a pix block, which is kind of annoying. You just sit there and wait till you can get your animal out of the dungeon. And hope that nothing attacks in this time, because as soon as it takes damage, or as it takes attacks, I think as soon as it attacks, it sets you to a 5-minute timer before you can convert it into a pix block, which is kind of It's very But yeah, that was it for this episode, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please consider hitting the like button, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.